As the new year begins, a great number of taxpayers are excitedly anticipating the arrival of their tax refunds from the Internal Revenue Service, IRS. The ability to invest or save for future pursuits is something that some people take advantage of, while others see it as a much-needed boost to their financial situation. The procedure of distributing refunds, on the other hand, can occasionally be cloaked in mystery, leaving taxpayers wondering when they can expect to get their money. Before going into the particulars of 2024, it is necessary to have a solid understanding of the process by which the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, provides refunds. Whether you submit your tax return electronically or through the mail, the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, will begin processing your information. This includes determining whether or not any refunds or further payments are owed, determining whether or not the data that was provided is accurate, and ensuring that all applicable tax regulations are followed. Following the completion of this preliminary review, the Internal Revenue Service will begin the process of issuing a refund. The process of issuing refunds can be accomplished by the use of a direct deposit to a bank account, the mailing of a paper check, or the loading of cash into a prepaid debit card. Selecting a certain mode of refund distribution can have an impact on the amount of time it takes to get your cash. Changes in IRS refund issuance. In recent years, the Internal Revenue Service has undertaken attempts to increase efficiency and streamline the process of obtaining refunds. The implementation of electronic filing alternatives, the enhancement of cybersecurity measures, and the investment in technological upgrades are all included in this commitment. The ultimate beneficiaries of these initiatives are the taxpayers, as they intend to cut down on processing times and minimize errors. The Internal Revenue Service, IRS, will continue to make use of these improvements in order to speed up the process of issuing refunds during the tax season of 2024. Although the particulars may change from one year to the next, the fundamental objective remains the same: to provide taxpayers who are eligible with refunds in a timely manner and ensuring that they are accurate. Factors affecting refund timing. Even though there are attempts being made to speed up the process of issuing refunds, the timing of refunds can be affected by a number of different circumstances. The intricacy of your tax return, the manner of filing, e-filed returns often process faster than paper returns, and the volume of returns received by the Internal Revenue Service are some of the factors that can affect your tax return. Moreover, the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, may need to conduct additional reviews of particular tax deductions or credits, which may result in delays in the processing of refunds. Examples of common tax credits are the Earned Income Tax Credit, EITC, and the Additional Child Tax Credit, ACTC, both of which may require additional verification steps in order to prevent fraud or errors. 2024 Outlook. As of the current date, the Internal Revenue Service has started providing refunds for the tax season of 2024. Following the submission of their tax forms online, the majority of taxpayers can anticipate receiving their refunds within 3 weeks. However, the precise timing of refunds can vary based on the specific circumstances of each individual taxpayer. Longer wait times, often ranging from 4 to 6 weeks, may be experienced by those who file their documents using paper. This is a key point to keep in mind, that these timetables are approximations and are subject to vary depending on a variety of factors, such as the capacity of the IRS to handle information and developments in legislation. Taxpayers can check the status of their refunds by phoning the IRS refund hotline or utilizing the "Where's My Refund" function that is now available on the website of the Internal Revenue Service. Tips for taxpayers. One can take a number of preventative measures in order to speed up the process of receiving a refund and reduce the likelihood of any delays occurring. Electronically create a file. Filing your tax return electronically can dramatically reduce the amount of time it takes to file your return as compared to mailing a paper return. Additionally, electronic filing lessens the likelihood of making mistakes and enables the Internal Revenue Service to confirm receipt of the document more quickly. Accurate information should be provided. Prior to submitting your tax return, it is important to verify it twice for accuracy in order to avoid any delays that may be caused by mistakes or omissions. Take the necessary steps to ensure that all of your personal information, income sources, and deductions are accurately recorded. Claim eligible credits and deductions. If you are eligible for certain tax credits and deductions, such as the Earned Income Tax Credit, the Child Tax Credit, or expenses linked to your education, you should take advantage of them. Both of these can assist minimize the amount of taxes you owe and potentially raise the amount of money you receive back. Monitor the progress of your return. You can monitor the progress of your return by using the online resources provided by the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, or by contacting the IRS personally. Follow any advice that the Internal Revenue Service gives you in order to fix any concerns as quickly as possible if your refund is delayed for any reason. It is necessary to have a thorough understanding of the elements that can influence the date of the issue of a tax refund, despite the fact that the possibility of obtaining a tax refund can be enjoyable. Taxpayers may confidently manage the process of receiving their refunds if they remain informed, file their returns appropriately, and make use of the tools that are available to them. As the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, continues to modernize its operations, taxpayers may anticipate continued improvements in the efficiency of the processing of refunds, which will provide a more streamlined experience for everyone.